Hey friends, welcome back to Bird Nest Farms. Today's a very exciting day on the homestead because we're installing a brand new package of bees, and this one comes with a Southern Italian queen. Southern Italian queens are known for their gentle temperament, strong laying patterns, and excellent honey production. So, we're hopeful this new colony will be a perfect fit for our apiary. Stick around as we walk through the whole installation process, share a few things we've learned along the way, and give this new queen a warm Bird Nest Farms welcome. Installing a package of bees involves introducing a group of bees, usually around 3 pounds, about 10,000 bees, and a mated queen, into a new hive. There are a few different methods to do this, each with pros and cons. Many beekeepers use the direct dump method, also known as the traditional method. In this method, the beekeeper places the queen cage with the queen still inside in the hive, then firmly shakes or taps the bees directly into the hive box. This method is fast and efficient, but can stress or injure some bees and is chaotic for beginners. I prefer to use the slow release method. In this method, the beekeeper places the queen cage in the hive on a frame of foundation or brood harvested from a donor hive. Then we open the package and place it, with bees still inside or just in front of the hive. We will leave the package open so bees can slowly migrate into the hive over several hours. The bees will slowly migrate towards the queen and begin the process of releasing her from the queen cage over several days. This method is less stressful for the bees and a more natural transition into the hive versus the direct dump method. Because packaged bees are shipped without any honey to sustain them, they are provided with a mixture of sugar and water as a food source through a metal can feeder. To begin, we will need to remove the feeder from the package. I tap the package on the hive to knock the bees to the bottom of the package. With the bees out of the way, I can remove the feeder without the bees escaping. Next, I need to remove the queen from the package. She is kept in a queen cage to prevent her from flying away before being installed into the beehive. Here is a close-up view of the queen cage. A queen bee is noticeably larger than worker bees. She has a long, slender abdomen that extends well beyond her wings, unlike worker bees whose abdomens are shorter and more compact. The white material in the left chamber of the queen's cage is fondant. Once the cork on the left is removed, the bees will eat through the fondant and release the queen. When removing the cork, you want to ensure you remove the cork from the fondant side only. Removing the wrong cork will cause a direct release of the queen and she may fly away. With the cork removed, you get a better look at how the fondant looks from the inside. I'm going to remove a frame of drawn comb that has been donated from another beehive. I'm going to use rubber bands to fix the queen cage to the comb, so the bees will migrate to the frame and begin tending to the queen. It's important to ensure the opening to the queen cage is facing upwards. If one of the bees were to die within the queen cage, it may inhibit the queen's ability to leave the queen cage once the fondant has been removed. It's important to provide the bees with a food source now that they have been installed into the beehive. There are many feeders available on the market, but I prefer to use the round, rapid feeder type. I purchased these feeders from Barnyard Bees to show support for all the free educational information he has provided on YouTube. If you are interested in supporting his channel, see links in the description. Now that I have filled the rapid feeder with 1:1 sugar-to-water ratio, I'll place the feeder back onto the hive. And that's all there is to it. This is how I install a package of bees into a new beehive. Next, we will wait a few days to allow the bees to eat through the fondant and release the queen. If all goes well, she will be accepted by the bees and begin laying eggs right away. Here I'm showing you a closer look at the can feeder that the packages are shipped with. The can has a few holes in the bottom that allow the bees to slowly consume the sugar water during transportation.
Several days later.
After a few days, we need to check on the beehive. We want to refill the rapid feeder and ensure the bees have released the queen from the queen cage. As you can see, the majority of the bees have migrated from the package onto the frames.
Yeah, some die in transport.
Some of the bees are still holding on to the package, so we will gently shake them into the beehive.
We'll throw them out. Yes, it's got a white mark on it.
We carefully remove the frame where the queen was caged to determine if she has been released as expected.
Look in there, see how they eat the fondant.
We can see that the bees have done their job well. They have eaten all of the fondant and released the queen into the beehive.
This is a different kind of bee.
Now a game of hide-and-seek begins. We need to find the queen to ensure that she was accepted by the colony and that she is laying eggs. This can be challenging considering there are tens of thousands of bees in the colony, and the queen will run away from the sunlight. After several minutes of searching for any sign of the queen, we were about to give up and decided to look in one last place. Finally, we found her under the lid of the rapid feeder on a small portion of new comb they had just created. We found her hiding in the small circular section that is cut out for high ventilation.
Yep. Good shot over.
Installing a package of southern Italian bees into a beehive is a rewarding process that, when done correctly, sets the foundation for a healthy and productive colony. These bees are known for their gentleness, productivity, and strong brood patterns, making them a popular choice for beekeepers, whether using the direct dump, slow release, or another method. Careful handling and proper queen introduction are key to a successful installation. With patience and attentive care in the first few weeks, your new colony will be well on its way to thriving in its new home. If you'd like to support small local beekeepers by purchasing your own bottle of Bird Nest Farms honey, check out the links in the video description. Ever wondered how raw honey goes from hive to jar? Watch us harvest 200 pounds of pure local honey by hand. No additives, no heavy processing. Just real beekeepers. Gentle care and nature's sweetest gift. See the process behind every bottle of Birdnest Farms honey by clicking the link above.